The Golden State Warriors are sending messages to the NBA. Do you remember the last time Draymond Green hit 5 3-pointers in a game? Or the unmatched ferocity of Steph Curry, along with Klay Thompson turning the court into their own playground? Yes, we're seeing those signs again, and the best part is, it's not just the star-studded roster shining. There are new stars emerging, new heroes stepping out of the shadows, ready to play crucial roles. And if you think you've seen it all, wait until you see what Chris Paul, Kuminga, and the second unit have in store for their opponents. Watching this video, you'll not only relive the Warriors' moments of glory, but also understand the strategies that are putting the team back on the path to success. Let's delve into the details that make this team a real threat in the postseason, analyze the key pieces contributing to their rise, and of course, predict what to expect in the playoffs. Stay with us and find out why this Warriors comeback is anything but a coincidence. And when we talk about resilience, few teams in the NBA embody that quality, as well as this season's Golden State Warriors. After a period of ups and downs, the team is reigniting the flame of enthusiasm among fans, and that's evident in their recent victories. The Warriors, with that unique blend of determination and strategy, are not only managing to compete, but also overcome their challenges. Against the Lakers, for example, we saw Draymond Green not hit 1, not 2, but 5 3-pointers, a feat reminiscent of the Warriors' golden years. And even when stars like Curry aren't having their best defensive nights, the team shows depth and versatility, with other players stepping up to the stage and shining. So, these victories are not mere coincidences. They are testimonies to the resilience of the Warriors, to their ability to face adversity, adapt, and overcome, even when expectations seem against them. And for the fans watching closely, it's a potent reminder that the Warriors are a team built not only with talent, but with a tenacity that makes them dangerous, especially as the postseason approaches. This is the mark of true competitors, and the Warriors are once again proving their worth. And continuing the narrative of the Warriors' resilience, we can't overlook a move that shook the team and the league's foundations: Klay Thompson's return to the starting lineup. This adjustment is not just a change in the starting lineup. It's a clear sign of the Warriors' intention to reaffirm their offensive dominance and their identity as a team. Klay Thompson, known for his lethal 3-point accuracy and his ability to space the floor, is once again bringing a dynamic to the Warriors' offensive game. With him on the court, opponents find themselves forced to extend their defense, creating more opportunities for penetration and spaces for his teammates to shine. This spacing ability is crucial, especially in games against tight defenses, where every inch of space counts. Furthermore, Klay's presence not only elevates the Warriors' offensive threat level, but also offers an additional layer of strategy. Opponents now have to choose again between trying to contain Curry's offensive momentum, knowing that Thompson is lurking to punish them with his long-distance precision, or splitting their attention and risking opening up gaps in other areas. It seems they have chosen to contain Steph, and in recent games, Klay has capitalized on that. This defensive dilemma is what the Warriors exploit so well, and with Klay back in the starting lineup, they seem more prepared than ever to challenge the league's best. Moving the conversation forward, it's impossible not to highlight the crucial role Chris Paul has played, especially leading the second unit. His entrance into the game doesn't mark a pause in the Warriors' pressure. On the contrary, it signals the beginning of a new strategic chapter in each game. With a career distinguished by his court vision and leadership, Chris Paul has been the compass for the second unit, directing young talents and keeping the game's intensity at high levels. Paul's experience allows him to read the game exceptionally, adapting to the moment's needs and exploiting opponents' weaknesses with surgical precision. His game control and ability to distribute assists completely transform the game's pace, keeping opponents always on their toes. More than individual points or assists, it's the calmness and confidence he brings to his teammates that have been vital to the Warriors' winning streak. And it's not just on offense that Paul leaves his mark. Defensively, he contributes steals and constant pressure on opposing point guards, proving that his impact transcends statistical numbers. In summary, Chris Paul's presence has been a factor of stability and confidence for the Warriors, especially in moments when the team's stars rest. His role in the second unit not only strengthens the team as a whole, but also reinforces the idea that the Warriors are a constant threat from the first to the last minute of the game. And while we talk about impactful players, it's impossible not to notice the meteoric rise of Brandon Podziemski. This young player has been a revelation for the Warriors, demonstrating that he can do much more than just score points. Podziemski has a court presence that defies expectations, contributing not only offensively with remarkable shooting accuracy, but also adding defensive value, essential elements for the team's dynamics. What makes Podziemski so special is his versatility. He fits perfectly into the Warriors' game plan, adapting to the moment's needs and responding effectively to whatever challenge arises. His ability to contribute on multiple fronts makes him an indispensable player, capable of changing the course of a game, not only with his scoring, but also with crucial defensive plays, decisive passes, and tireless effort for every rebound. Podziemski isn't just another player on the roster, he's establishing himself as a key piece for the Warriors' success. Continuing our analysis, it's crucial to highlight an aspect that has been instrumental in his rise to success: defensive efficiency. In recent games, we've observed a notable transformation in how the team approaches defense, an element that has kept opponents with significantly low scores. This improvement isn't just the result of individual efforts, but rather a defensive synergy that seems to have become ingrained in the team's DNA. The key to this defensive turnaround has been the combination of tactical discipline with relentless intensity. Players like Draymond Green and Jackson Davis have been pillars in this aspect, bringing experience, youth, and leadership. But the real strength comes from collective effort. The team as a whole has adopted a more aggressive and cohesive approach, with effective on-court communication and a fierce determination to limit opponents' offensive options. The result is a defense that not only frustrates opponents, but also creates opportunities for quick transition to offense. This defensive commitment has been a key factor in the Warriors' recent winning streak, demonstrating that they are building a solid foundation for future challenges. Moving on to our analysis of the factors contributing to the Warriors' success, we come to an aspect of the game that has been crucial for their victories: dominance in the third quarter. It's during this period of the games that the Warriors often raise the level, both offensively and defensively, shifting the momentum of the matches with concentrated surges that often leave opponents stunned. This phenomenon, known among fans and analysts, is a trademark of the team that knows how to use the halftime break to their advantage, adjusting tactics and recharging energies to come back strong. This ability to turn the game around in the third quarter is not just a matter of talent, but also of strategy and mentality. The Warriors use this period to apply intense pressure, both on defense and offense, creating a tide that is often irresistible. It's as if, at that moment, they hit a turbo button, maximizing their strengths and exploiting the weaknesses identified in the first half of the game. The importance of the third quarter for the Warriors cannot be underestimated. It serves as a test of the opponent's resilience and adaptation. While for the Warriors, it's time to accelerate and consolidate their position. This period of the game has become a signature of the team, a moment where magic often happens, and the foundation for many of their spectacular comebacks and convincing victories. Thus, understanding and appreciating the Warriors' strategy in the third quarter is essential for any fan who wants to deeply understand the dynamics and success of this iconic team. Continuing, we come to a crucial point that defines the essence of this team: efficiency in offense. The Warriors' ability to score both inside and outside the perimeter has been a key piece in their successful campaign. The high percentage of three-point shooting accuracy is not just a characteristic of this team, it's practically a statement of identity. With players like Curry and Thompson returning to Splash Brothers mode, the Warriors stretch the opposing defense to the maximum, creating spaces that can be exploited in various ways. But the Warriors' offensive efficiency isn't limited to their famous three-pointers, and we already know that. The team is also demonstrating great ability to score points in the paint, thanks to the versatility and athleticism of players like Andrew Wiggins and Jonathan Kuminga. This balance between internal and external threats makes the Warriors' game extremely difficult to contain, as they can adjust and attack opponents' weaknesses according to what the game demands. Furthermore, the contribution comes from various sources, highlighting the depth and talent distributed throughout the roster. It's not uncommon to see multiple players reaching double digits in scoring in the same game, which not only demonstrates individual quality, but also a commitment to a collective and distributed game. This multifaceted attack is what makes the Warriors not only a fun team to watch, but also extremely challenging to defend against in a playoff series. They embody the idea that an efficient and versatile offense can be the best defense, keeping opponents always on the defensive and guessing the next move. While the Warriors continue to put on a show this season, blending potent offense with strong defense, there's more going on behind the scenes. If you're curious to know what the Warriors are up to and how they're preparing to turn the tide in the postseason, you can't miss our next video that I'll leave here on the screen. The Warriors are ensuring that nobody notices their final plan. In it, we talk about how the experience of the veterans is combining with the energy of the young guys, like Kuminga and Moody. If you enjoyed this chat, give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything about the Warriors and everything else happening in the NBA. Your support is super important for us to keep bringing top-notch content to you. See you soon.